Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you stood up from your chair without using your hands? If you had to pause to think, you're not alone. Every single day in my practice, I meet older Americans, good people, proud people who slowly lose control over their legs, and they don't even realize it's happening. Their legs feel just a little heavier. They walk a bit slower. They start needing both hands to rise up from the couch. And they say to themselves, well, I'm just getting older. But that is not the truth. Getting older doesn't mean losing your independence. It doesn't mean surrendering your strength. The real enemy is something called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. It creeps in quietly after age 60. And by the time most people notice, they've already lost up to 30% of their leg muscle. That's not just a statistic. That's your ability to stand, walk, stay steady, and live life on your own terms. But here's the truth I need you to hear today. This process is not irreversible. And no, you don't need pills, gym memberships, or expensive machines. You need one simple decision, a choice you make every morning in your own kitchen. Because the first thing you eat after waking up either builds your legs or slowly breaks them down. If you're over 60 and worried about losing your strength, this video is going to change your life. So, let me ask you, have you felt your legs getting weaker lately? Have you experienced night cramps, shakiness, or that small fear when stepping downstairs? Type 1 in the comments if any of this sounds familiar. Type 0 if not yet, but you want to protect yourself before it's too late. And if this video touches your heart, please hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay with me until the end. Because I'm going to show you 5 proven foods, 1 secret habit, and 1 very real story of a man who almost lost his legs until he made 1 small change and took back his life. Number 1, the invisible thief, why you're losing leg strength without knowing it. Let's talk about what really happens to your legs while you sleep. Most people think rest equals recovery, but the truth is after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a catabolic state. That means instead of building muscle, it starts breaking it down to fuel your brain and organs. Now, here's the catch. The first muscles your body pulls from your legs, that's right, your thighs, your calves. Those very muscles that help you walk, stand, and stay balanced are being eaten from the inside out. And if you wake up and do what most seniors do, skip breakfast, drink only coffee, nibble on toast or sugary cereal, you're just accelerating that muscle loss. According to the National Institute on Aging, adults over 60 who don't nourish their muscles within 1 hour of waking may lose up to 1/3 of their leg muscle mass over the next 10 years. Let me put that plainly. If you don't eat right in the morning, your legs will grow weaker quietly, steadily until one day you fall and can't get up on your own. Now I know that sounds harsh, but this is the truth I've seen in clinic after clinic, home after home. One man I treated, named Carl, was 71. He never felt sick. He didn't have diabetes or heart disease, but he came in after stumbling on his front steps, not because he tripped, but because his legs simply gave out. He said, "Doc, I just don't feel steady anymore." So I asked him, "What do you eat after you wake up?" He said, "Usually nothing, just coffee." That morning routine cost Carl years of strength silently, slowly, not from any disease, but from neglect. So, let me ask you something. Are your mornings helping your legs get stronger, or are they making them weaker? Leave a comment below with the word strength if you're ready to fight back. Because this isn't about just muscles. It's about staying independent, walking unassisted, avoiding falls, avoiding that moment where someone has to help you to the bathroom, and it starts with what you do in the first 30 minutes after you open your eyes. In just a moment, I'll show you exactly what to eat. But first, we need to talk about the most dangerous myth seniors believe about aging. Number 2, the biggest myth seniors believe about aging and muscle loss. Here's the biggest lie older Americans have been told for generations, that losing strength is just a natural part of aging, that your legs slow down, your balance weakens, and your body gives out. simply because the calendar says you're over 60. But let me tell you, this belief is not just wrong, it's dangerous. Because when you believe your body is supposed to break down, you stop fighting, you stop defending your strength, you give up control before you ever needed to. But the truth is, this aging doesn't take your muscle. Neglect does. Lack of proper nutrition, skipping breakfast, staying inactive, letting inflammation build up day after day. That's what steals your strength. According to Harvard Medical School, adults over 60 who follow a nutrient-rich, protein-focused diet can maintain or even gain muscle mass well into their 70s and 80s. Let me say that again. You can still build muscle, you can still regain leg power, and you can still walk with strength, control, and dignity if you stop believing the lie that aging equals weakness. You see, we've allowed this myth to crawl into our homes, our breakfast tables, our health habits. It's made people think there's no point in trying, that it's too late. But here's the science-backed truth. It's not too late, and it never was. One clinical study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society showed that seniors who ate a high-protein breakfast and performed light movement in the morning increased leg muscle strength by over 35% in just 8 weeks. That's not theory. That's muscle, that's movement, that's freedom. But here's what scares me. Most millions of seniors still think, I'm just getting old. That's why I'm slower. No, you're slower because your muscles are not being fed. You're weaker because your routine ignores what your legs are screaming for. So, let me ask you now, are you still holding on to the myth that aging makes you helpless? Type "not me" in the comments if you're ready to challenge that lie. Say it with conviction, because starting today, we're going to fight back with knowledge, with food, with action. And up next, I'll show you exactly which morning foods have been clinically proven to rebuild leg strength, starting tomorrow. Number 3, the 5 morning foods that rebuild leg strength naturally. Now that you know the real enemy behind muscle loss, let me show you how to fight back starting with your plate. There are 5 powerful foods that have been clinically shown to restore muscle strength, improve circulation, and protect against cramps, imbalance, and falls. These aren't exotic superfoods. You've probably seen them in your kitchen your whole life. You just haven't used them the right way, at the right time. Let's start with the one your legs are craving the most. 1. Whole eggs, the muscle builder. You've been ignoring. Whole eggs, yes, with the yolk contain almost every amino acid your body needs to repair and grow muscle fibers. The yolk holds the true power. It's rich in vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and leucine, the amino acid your body depends on to trigger muscle protein synthesis. According to the University of Illinois, seniors who ate 2 whole eggs within 60 minutes of waking increased their lower body strength significantly after 8 weeks. Why? Because eggs help activate both the muscular and neuromuscular systems. That means stronger muscle contraction and better communication between your brain and legs. And yes, this improves balance, walking, and even your ability to stand without wobbling. Eat 1 or 2 boiled eggs first thing in the morning. Skip the frying pan. You don't need the extra oil. This one food alone can begin reversing years of silent muscle decline. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds, the energy and circulation duo. Oatmeal gives your muscles the sustained fuel they need to move throughout the day. It contains beta-glucan, a fiber that lowers inflammation and helps your body absorb nutrients like calcium and magnesium. Add in chia seeds, and you get a powerful combo of omega-3s, magnesium, potassium, and calcium, the minerals that fuel muscle contraction, ease leg cramps, and promote steady circulation. Chia seeds also regulate nerve signals so your legs move smoothly instead of twitching or locking up. Mix 1/2 cup of rolled oats with hot water or unsweetened almond milk. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Top with berries or banana slices, no sugar needed. This breakfast keeps your legs from stiffening up and helps you stay on your feet longer. 3. Bananas, nature's electrolyte pill. One medium banana contains over 400 milligrams of potassium. That's about 10% of what your body needs each day to maintain healthy muscle function. Potassium keeps your muscles contracting properly. Without it, you get cramps, shakiness, and that sudden foot spasm in the middle of the night. A Harvard University study found that older adults who regularly ate potassium-rich fruits like bananas were 33% less likely to experience leg cramps. But here's the key. Don't eat bananas alone on an empty stomach. Instead, eat one right after your eggs or oats to balance blood sugar and aid absorption. 4. Greek yogurt, protein that works while you rest. Greek yogurt is high in casein, a slow-digesting protein that continues to rebuild muscle for hours after eating. One single serving, about 170 grams, or 6 ounces, contains around 17 grams of protein, plus vitamin D, calcium, and probiotics. This means stronger bones, faster muscle repair, and reduced inflammation. A 2020 study from Maastricht University found that seniors who ate a casein-rich breakfast and walked 15 minutes daily increased leg strength by 28% in 6 weeks. Avoid yogurts with added sugar or artificial fruit. Choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt and top it with cinnamon or a handful of chia seeds for added benefit. 5. Salmon, the anti-inflammation powerhouse. Salmon isn't just protein. It's loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and vitamin B12 nutrients your legs desperately need to recover and stay active. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that adults over 65 who ate salmon or other fatty fish twice per week maintained 27% more leg muscle mass than those who didn't. Pan-sear or steam your salmon. Avoid heavy sauces or frying. You only need 3 to 4 ounces twice a week to start seeing results. So here's the question. Are you giving your legs the fuel they need each morning? These 5 foods don't just taste good, they give you back your power. They help restore what time and neglect may have taken. Type "I'm in the comments if you're ready to add these to your morning routine. Because coming up next, I'll reveal the one simple dish, using just 2 ingredients, that's helped thousands of seniors stand taller, walk farther, and say goodbye to night cramps. Number 4, the 2-ingredient morning, recipe that relieves cramps and restores balance. You don't need a complicated meal plan. You don't need supplements with names you can't pronounce. Sometimes, what your legs really need is already sitting in your kitchen. And this simple combination, just 2 natural ingredients, has helped thousands of older Americans reduce leg cramps, improve balance, and feel steady on their feet again. I'm talking about steamed sweet potatoes and a pinch of Celtic sea salt. That's it. Let me explain why this tiny habit is so powerful, especially before your main breakfast. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates, not the kind that spike your blood sugar. These carbs digest slowly, keeping your energy steady throughout the morning. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your muscles wake up hungry. They've burned through their glycogen, your stored muscle fuel. Sweet potatoes refill those tanks without causing a crash. They also deliver a powerhouse of minerals: potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, each one critical to muscle contraction, nerve function, and blood flow to the legs. But what makes this morning habit even more effective is what you add on top. Celtic sea salt is not table salt. It's unrefined. It contains over 80 trace minerals, including the exact electrolytes your muscles need to contract smoothly and avoid cramping. You see, most seniors wake up dehydrated and electrolyte deficient, that tight, heavy feeling in your legs, the cramp that hits out of nowhere, that sudden wobble as you stand. That's your body begging for balance. And table salt. It won't fix it. It's been stripped of everything useful. But Celtic salt restores what sleep takes away. It helps retain hydration inside muscle tissue, regulates fluid pressure, and supports proper nerve signaling between brain and body. A clinical study by the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition found that seniors who added mineral-rich salt and complex carbs like sweet potatoes to their mornings experienced 41% better balance, fewer falls, and a dramatic reduction in nighttime cramps. Here's how to do it. Steam 1/2 of a medium sweet potato until tender. Sprinkle a small pinch, just a few grains of Celtic sea salt over the top. Eat it warm, around 10 to 15 minutes before your main breakfast. Why before? Because it primes your metabolism, it restores minerals, and it gives your legs what they need before your blood sugar drops. It sounds simple, but simple doesn't mean weak. It means natural and effective. If you've ever woken up with stiff legs, if you've ever felt like your balance was off, if you've had to grip a chair just to stand upright, try this for 7 days, just 7, and tell me how your legs feel on day 8. Drop a comment below with the word 7 if you're going to try this recipe tomorrow, because what's coming next is just as important. The 5 common breakfast items many seniors eat every day, thinking they're healthy. But they're actually destroying your muscle recovery. And I promise one of them is sitting in your pantry right now. Number 5. The 5 breakfast foods seniors think are healthy but secretly harm muscle recovery. You've worked hard your whole life. You deserve to walk with strength, not fear, and you certainly deserve better than a breakfast that pretends to be healthy while quietly breaking your body down. The truth is, millions of older Americans are sabotaging their muscles every single morning because 5 foods they've been told are safe or even heart healthy. But when you look at the science, these foods trigger inflammation. They spike blood sugar, they block nutrient absorption, and they leave your legs weaker, stiffer, and more prone to cramping over time. Let's clear the confusion. Here are the 5 morning foods you need to either avoid or radically rethink. 1. White toast. The empty energy trap? Yes. It's fast. Yes, it feels light. But white toast is made from refined flour stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Within minutes of eating it, your blood sugar spikes, then crashes. And that crash, it forces your body to pull energy from muscle tissue, especially in the legs. Worse, refined carbs trigger low-grade inflammation in older adults, which interferes with muscle repair. If you love toast, switch to sprouted grain bread. It has more fiber, more minerals, and doesn't cause the same sugar crash. 2. Flavored yogurts, the sugar bomb in disguise. Most store-bought yogurts are loaded with added sugar, even if they have a low-fat label. Some popular brands contain more than 20 grams of sugar per serving. That's 5 full teaspoons of sugar. And guess what sugar does to your legs? It stiffens the blood vessels, increases muscle inflammation, and blocks the uptake of key nutrients like magnesium and potassium. Instead, go for plain Greek yogurt and add your own toppings: berries, cinnamon, or chia seeds. That way, you keep the protein and ditch the sugar trap. 3. Fruit juice, the liquid sugar. You should skip, yes, even orange juice. 1 small glass, about 8 ounces, can contain as much sugar as 2 donuts. Juice floods your system with fructose, a fast-acting sugar that does nothing for your muscles. It provides 0 fiber, 0 protein, and 0 minerals needed for strength or recovery. Even worse, it raises blood sugar rapidly, then leaves you feeling tired and achy within an hour. Drink infused water, herbal teas, or plain water with a squeeze of lemon in the morning instead. 4. Instant oatmeal packets. The hidden sugar and salt combo. Many seniors think oatmeal is always a smart choice, but those flavored, pre-sweetened packets, they're loaded with added sugar and sodium. Too much salt causes fluid retention and blood pressure spikes, especially dangerous for people with heart issues. Too much sugar blocks the protein digestion needed for rebuilding leg muscles. If you enjoy oatmeal, cook rolled oats from scratch, add cinnamon, chia seeds, or a few fresh fruits, but stay away from the packets with flavorings. Granola and cereal bars, the health halo that hurts you. Packaged granola and breakfast bars often look healthy on the outside. But flip the label and you'll find high fructose corn syrup, refined oils, and preservatives that wreak havoc on your system. Most of these bars offer less than 3 grams of protein, but more than 15 grams of sugar. That means your legs get no building blocks for muscle and plenty of inflammation instead. If you're in a hurry, Grab a boiled egg, a banana, or a piece of sweet potato with salt. Your body will thank you. Let me be clear. Just because something is labeled heart healthy doesn't mean it's muscle friendly. Most seniors don't need more carbs. They need more protein, electrolytes, and anti-inflammatory nutrients to stay upright, strong, and confident. So, here's my challenge for you. Go into your kitchen, look at the breakfast foods in your pantry, flip the labels, and be honest. Are you feeding your legs or weakening them? Drop the word clean slate in the comments if you're ready to reset your breakfast choices. Because in the next section, we're not just fixing food. We're building a morning routine that strengthens your balance starting in just 5 minutes a day. Number 6, the 5-minute morning routine that improves balance and leg strength without exercise equipment. Here's a fact most people overlook. The first 5 minutes after waking up can make or break your entire day, especially if you're over 60. Why? Because those first few minutes decide how your blood flows, how your nervous system activates, and how steady your legs will feel when you take your first steps. Get up too quickly, and your blood pressure can drop, making you dizzy. Skip movement, and your leg muscles stay cold, stiff, and vulnerable. Ignore hydration, and your body stays in a dehydrated, cramp-prone state until noon. But there's good news. You can reverse all of that with just 5 minutes. No gym, no tools, no excuses. Let me show you a simple routine you can do right in your bedroom to improve circulation, balance, and strength before breakfast. Step 1. Start with warm salt water. 1 minute after sleeping, your body is low on water and electrolytes. This leads to sluggish blood flow and tight leg muscles. Drink a glass of warm water, about 8 ounces, with a small pinch of Celtic or Himalayan salt. This restores fluid balance, improves nerve signaling, and supports muscle recovery. Tip: sip slowly. Let it wake up your system gently. Step 2. Seated ankle rolls and wrist rotations. 1 minute. Sit on the edge of your bed. Roll each ankle in a circle 10 times clockwise, 10 times counterclockwise. Do the same with both wrists. This reactivates circulation in your hands and feet, prepares your joints, and stimulates nerve pathways to your legs. It's especially helpful for people who feel numb or tingly in the morning. Step 3. Gentle standing balance hold 1.5 minutes. Stand upright beside your bed or a chair. Lift your right foot 2 to 3 inches off the floor. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch to your left foot. Repeat this for 3 rounds per leg. This targets the stabilizer muscles in your calves, thighs, and hips, areas most affected by age-related muscle loss. Bonus: it also trains your brain to trust your legs again. Step 4. Wall pushes or door frame. Press. 1 minute. Place your palms on a wall or doorway. Lean slightly forward, press into it gently, and hold for 10 seconds. Release and repeat 5 times. This re-engages upper leg and core muscles, boosts proprioception body awareness, and reduces fall risk. Don't underestimate this step. It wakes up the whole kinetic chain from shoulders to ankles. Step 5. Morning, light exposure. 30 seconds to 1 minute. Open the curtains. Step onto the porch. Sit near a window. Get natural sunlight on your face and arms for at least 30 seconds. Sunlight triggers vitamin D production, which supports bone health, muscle strength, and mood. It also helps reset your internal clock, improving sleep and hormonal balance. No pills required, just light. Now, imagine this. You've done all 5 steps. It's been 5 minutes. You feel more grounded. Your legs are warm, alive, connected, and you haven't even eaten breakfast yet. This is how we build momentum instead of losing ground day by day, quietly but powerfully. If you're going to try this tomorrow, leave a comment with the word 5 strong. It lets me know you're ready to own your mornings and protect your independence. Because up next, we're not just talking about legs anymore. We're talking about hope, about what happens to your mind, your heart, and your future when you take control of your body again, starting from the ground up. Let me leave you with this. Your legs are more than just bones and muscle. They are your freedom. They are your connection to the world. They carry you to the front porch, to the grocery store, to your grandchildren's games, and into every room where life still happens. When you lose strength in your legs, you don't just walk slower. You lose pieces of your life, your confidence, your independence, your dignity. But here's the truth. You haven't heard enough. You are not powerless. You are not too old. And it is not too late. Every morning you wake up is another chance to rebuild what was lost. You now know the science, you know the habits, you know the foods that help and the ones that harm. So, what happens next? That's your decision. Will you start tomorrow with action? Or let another week go by, hoping something changes on its own because muscle loss won't wait? But recovery is waiting on you. Start with 1 egg, 1 sweet potato, 1 glass of water, 1 ankle roll, just 1 small step. Then, let the next one come easier. You don't need to climb mountains. You just need to protect your foundation so you can keep walking your path, on your terms. If this video touched your heart, leave a comment and tell me, what will you eat tomorrow to protect your legs? Your answer might inspire someone else who's been silently struggling. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this with someone you care about, especially if they've said, "I'm just getting old." No, they're not just getting old. They're ready to get stronger, and it starts in the kitchen at 700 AM. This is your moment. Take it.